He wouldn't listen. The truth was right there staring him in the face. How could he not listen?
Maybe if we make a stronger case.
No. Our case wouldn't be any stronger if tomorrow they all died when their energy weapons backfired. I just didn't expect that. There was no getting through to him. How can I help them when they won't accept it?
Someone else listen?
It wouldn't matter. The Elder has final say. The hell of it is he's one of our most progressive members. If I can't get him to agree, it's hopeless.
Where does that leave you?
I don't know if I can stay. Maybe it'd be better for everyone if I left. Spent my life somewhere else. Work with the followers of the apocalypse, maybe. Put my knowledge to some good use. Or I can stay here with the people I care about and do whatever I can until it comes to a slow or sudden end.
Yep. Leaving now is your only shot at a future.
There's no getting around that, is there? What would my life be like here, knowing what's to come? They're not gonna like this. We're given a chance when we're young to choose whether to stay. If we do, it's supposed to be for life. But they haven't left me any choice. It's this or a lifetime of scavenging and watching my friends die and losing battles. I guess it's settled then. Let's get going. I'd like to get my mind off all this. And some fresh air would do me some good, right about now.
I think she's giving up a bit too easily, but I don't think her choice of leaving is an incorrect one. Because if you truly believe that there's no future for this,
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
why would you stay? It's not like you don't have options, it's just a faction that is dead set on a path that you believe goes nowhere.
Hi there. Looking to spend some caps?
You know a woman called Sunny Smiles?
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
There shouldn't be anything new here. We might be able to upload some stuff. I think we got something out of the Repco HQ or whatever it was. Rotco. Or was it Repcon? I think it's Repcon. I'm mixing them up constantly. I'm sure there are important differences there to different companies, but basically one is taking over the other anyway, so what's the real difference? Lasers, hunting rifles, ooh. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, mini nukes weigh 3 pounds each, so this is gonna be very hard weapon to justify carrying around. Because there's no way you can carry a ton of ammunition for it. a handful of shots is somewhat realistic. Maybe a dozen, about a dozen at most. Usually probably less. I really wish there was some kind of categories in these items.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Think I can do to help?
If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer.
What would I get out of this?
If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
So you have missing supplies, and if we fix that, you'll throw supplies. I'm guessing they could be more strict with certain type of weaponry
You're
than
being watched, so don't get any ideas.
other. So energy weapon is a bigger problem. What the fudge was the problem anyway? She didn't say.
Have you found it? I need to... Then we have nothing... Later.
How would I proceed with this?
McNamara has done a pretty good job, given the situation he was in. McNamara has done a pretty good job.
If it's
given
not
the
broken
situation he
weapons,
was handed.
it's broken power armor.
Yes, can I help you?
Huh, missing laser pistol. Have you seen it?
No, no idea. Sorry. Bye.
McNamara's done our former elder.
Yeah?
Apprentice Watkins. Nothing about a laser pistol.
It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp.
You said anymore. Did the Brotherhood used to go out more?
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Tell me about yourself.
Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
So where are your parents?
They both died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth.
Do you be in school?
Head scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures.
Yeah.
Bye. Elijah was obsessed with new technology. That's why we were at Helios in the first place.
Tell me all about it. What am I supposed to talk with the missing the laser?
As much as I'm sick of Taggart's
There are
VR
whispers
sims, I
that
have to admit
McNamara's
we
lost
wouldn't be
his
combat
nerve.
ready without
I
them.
can't believe that. Not after what he did at Helios 1.
Time of day is it? Yeah, I'm waiting an hour. Usually at night time things don't happen in many places.
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuller. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come.
So you're a doctor.
Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. For a fee. Normally I'd just be the base's medical officer. But my other duties say otherwise.
You mentioned other duties.
I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her.
Why not? You really don't like Taggart, do you?
I don't appreciate how much harder I have to work to cover for his tendency to focus on his personal projects. I try not to think too much about his personal proclivities. Bye.
Yeah, not a huge shock there.
Have you found it? I need to... Then...
I must have missed what she told me. Okay. First thing to do is to speak with the paladin in charge of the firing range to see if he remembers who was using it. Yeah. About that. So which one of you bastards is missing from his post? I'd like to get the information at least. It's not one of the knights, it has to be a paladin. Probably it was some bastard who doesn't have a helmet on. Anyone sleeping around? What the fuck are you doing? Ah. Lorenzo. That's 3 entries. This is maddening. All my research thus far points to a company called Poseidon Energy as having experimented far beyond the capabilities of our current power armor and weapons. It is possible they were behind the development of the equipment the Enclave used as well. Why then have we found numerous caches of military-grade equipment throughout the wastes? Nothing from this company. I've just discovered something horrifying. My projections are right. We must. But I shouldn't get ahead of myself. The Elder will know what to do. We must. The Elder has asked me to provide a list of possible locations for the components needed. Unfortunately, our reconnaissance of the area is lacking due to Elijah's insistence that we concentrate all efforts on Helios. Gibson and I have managed to retrieve some information from the data store on sites of potential interest, but they are mostly military and industrial locations. If only I knew if there are other bunkers or even one of those old drop kobolds in the area. So, something's going on. That's not what we're here for. We need to find the missing bastard. Maybe he's gone to his post, no? Everyone else seems to be doing their thing.
After the battle at Helios 1, some people were worried about the NCR coming after us. But this bunker is secure.
Yeah. I'll wait another hour, see if something happens. No, nothing's happening. Yeah, I'm not waiting for him. We're getting the hell out of here. Maybe he'll appear some other time. It's not him.
Hello, outsider. Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
So you're the head of security.
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
What exactly are the rules regarding entering and leaving?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning. Fine by me? Bye.
How much weight? Punch. Well, the eyepiece looks good, but with the targeting system, but I don't think it does anything.
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
Veronica just said those things to test you. She didn't. Ah, shit. So, what's the big deal? Veronica, I think your life might end here. Yeah, it won't be a problem, she's leaving.
Leaving? Into exile? Good. Save us the trouble. But mark me well. Any hint of treachery or thought of return, and we will erase the both of you from existence.
Well, if there was any question of whether I should leave, I guess there's my answer.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
I think that'd be best. There's a followers outpost up near one of my old scavenging grounds. Used to do some trading with a doctor there. If I work out of there, I'll still be able to keep tabs on Hidden Valley if I needed to. I know that route like the back of my hand. If it's all right, I'd like to head that way. Meet some people, see if I could be of any use.
I'm not sure if there's any point in recovering the pulse gun at this point. I certainly have no interest in using it, so if the quest line doesn't require it, why the fuck should I care? And the answer at the moment seems to be I shouldn't, so I'm not. It's a good weapon, no doubt about that. But if you're not into energy weapons, just pass. It makes a lot of the anti-robot weapons obsolete. Won't do that for me though, so why bother? And she's decided to leave anyway, so again, why bother? Shadows Outpost. Ooh, Alvarez.
What can the followers of the apocalypse do for you today?
This is Veronica, formerly of the Brotherhood of Steel. She's interested in joining your cause.
The Brotherhood? Well, this is unusual, I must say, but very welcome. There's certainly a lot we could learn from your technological expertise. Dr. Schiller usually handles placement and he won't be back until tomorrow. If you could come back then, we can see about your assignment.
What do you do here?
This is just a site for local followers to pick up assignments and check in. So most of the time, we're just taking care of logistics and coordinating with other checkpoints over the radio.
Dr. Schiller. Here yet?
No, we don't expect him back until tomorrow.
Oh. Goodbye.
Take care of yourself.
I will. I will. Guards, Doctor. So what are we gonna do for a day? We had some other question here. Yeah. Contacting the Brotherhood people. Might as well do these. What time is it? Friday the 12th. At noon. Door. I killed everything. Yeah, I know it hurts. Yeah, she punched his head off. Okay. Are you okay? Yeah. As long as the poison is in her, she's not healing. This isn't the direction we need to go, but I remember the guy with the guitar here. So we were looking for entertainers. Wasn't it in here somewhere? Maybe I remember it wrong. Oh, there it is. No, the ants aren't all really hostile. I can see us, but they just aren't reacting.
Howdy, little lady.
Yeah, Tommy Torini at the Tops is looking for musical acts if you're interested.
Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right, show me what you've got.
Yeah, take these cards. Tell him I sent you.
Much obliged to you, friend.
3 remaining. And one was in... No. Yeah, I think for the moment I'll be using the missile launcher as our standard weapon. I can get probably a single shot in before we're in deep trouble. Cazadores. And that's exactly where we need to go. Yeah. Only 2 of them. Still. It's not a good angle to attack them from. And hopefully that's all of them. I'm sure there's more of them if we go out of our way to search this area, but for the moment, we just pass on by. Hopefully that's all we have to take care of. There are guard posts here, so they should be able to provide some cover for the area. Yeah, that's the NCR position. The day is changing. I'm not a huge fan of the coloring system in this game, because there's always a mood film over the entire screen, and it's sort of it sucks away colors. I don't like it. You can get rid of it quite easily, but it's part of the original game, so I haven't bothered with it. Yeah, no.
Evening. Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go.
Elder McNamara sent me for your report. He asked if the bears are still hunting.
Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
Yeah. Might as well visit the NCR base here. At least mark it on the map so we don't have to do this trekking crap again. We have to be somewhat careful. This is between a Legion owned city and NCR fortification, so it's not a safe area. Those dark marks are, I think, explosive marks. So I think there's at least one minefield between that area and this. Yeah, that's a pretty shitty gun you have.
If you're heading out, be careful. There's been lots of Legion raiding parties around lately.
Camp Forlorn Hope. We had a quest here too. We need to talk to the communications officer. Forlorn Hope Letter 3. Slasher. Normal guard post. Miss Hole. Trooper.
Hey.
Is that a starball cap? Yes, it is. Almost every location has at least a single starball cap. So I think we need something in the range of 20. And then we're ready for the amazing prize waiting for us. And it truly is amazing.
We're all gonna die out here. They're out there right now waiting for us. Waiting to kill us. We're all fucked.
So how are things around the camp?
You kidding me, man? How are things? They're all fucked up, that's how things are. Everyone is either starving or dying out here. Left out to dry by the rest of the NCR. Fuck this place. I'd rather be anywhere else but here.
So, what's the problem?
My problem? My problem is we're all going to die. We're out of food, we're out of men, and we're out of time. The Legion is right outside waiting to kill us all. Today, tomorrow, it doesn't matter. We're all going to die here. So why don't you just leave me alone?
But
Yeah, whatever.
whatevs. Any non-generic guy. Private Sexton.
Hey there, the name's Sexton. Private James Sexton. Welcome to Forlorn Hope.
What's your assignment?
I've been placed in charge of morale. It's difficult trying to keep spirits up with the Legion nearby. In fact, there's more hope in wrangling Brahmin with my grandmother's stocking than inspiring these troopers.
Have you actually tried that?
It's a long story. Let's just say whiskey makes you do strange things to impress a girl. But it also leads to some of my best competition ideas. Want to hear one?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Great. Since the camp is threatened by Legion, I propose a hunt. Kill any you encounter and bring me the Legion's ear as proof. You get it? Legion ear?
It's the stupidest joke I've heard. I'd like to say that, but it's not even near the stupidest joke I've heard. Yeah, that's hilarious. You think of it on your own?
Yep, been waiting for a chance to use it. So can I count you in?
Yep, sure. Sign me up.
Great. Don't be surprised if you're already last when you return. If I'm right, the troopers will use any excuse to slaughter Legion's scum. Can I help you with anything else?
How's the morale doing?
Lower than a feral ghoul's IQ. See you later.
Yeah, being a morale officer here would probably get some good reputation going for us. So there you have there. Yeah. Too much of a bother to try to steal it. I'm not even sure why I'm doing it. Why did I steal the first one? Because it wasn't a theft. Ah, Hope Shack. Just normal troopers. Oh, more letters. Medical center. Can I play doctor again?
Unless it's urgent, you're going to have to wait. If it's gravely important, save me the trouble and empty your pockets now.
No, things look pretty rough in here.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that.
Seem to be handling it well.
I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
Makes you think that?
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers.
What exactly is missing?
I store a variety of drugs here, but it looks like my supply of Hydra is diminishing rather quickly.
My God. We can fail the medicine check. People using Hydra have their skin turn purple, right?
Good God, no. Look, don't worry about symptoms. Just ask around and see if anyone has noticed anything suspicious.
When did you notice them missing?
I remember coming in one morning and noticing my supplies were lower than they should have been. I thought it might have been a mistake, but another morning I noticed the same thing. The camp is pretty dead at night, especially at 0200 hours when the guard shift changes. That'd be a good place to start looking.
You know something that specific, you probably could have captured the thief by now. Okay, I'll look into it.
That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around, and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
I noticed a man in a bloody shirt walking around the camp. Yikes. Diagnosed injured trooper. This is one of Dr. Richard's patients. You should speak with him before you investigate them. We have a... It's another group of 3. He didn't give us that as a mission though, so... it's probably given to us by someone else. Oh, we need to do something else before we're given that. I can guess what it is. Talk to the commander, and he'll give you some kind of a improve the situation in the camp type of quest. Then you go around helping people. I'm not sure I will do it. We have already a little bit of reputation with the NCR, not much, but maybe enough to handle things. Yeah, this is what we came here for.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
What do you need help with?
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths, and other truly fascinating numbers. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports, especially with regards to intercepting hostiles. I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations.
Oh, you think someone's listening in?
Less than a third of reported enemy sightings are getting intercepted. Either our intel is faulty, or our enemies are one step ahead of us.
You'd think NCR would be very concerned about this sort of thing.
I've been trying to get someone to authorize this update, or at the least get field clearance to leave the camp and do this myself. But nobody takes me seriously. They just think I'm an incompetent desk jockey trying to glamorize the importance of my job.
Okay.
This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm officers there. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear static if they're listening in on our frequencies. Bye.
It's good a reason to take it because I think we got the locations of all the ranger stations. Ooh. We haven't been here at all. Ah, bravo. Okay. Anything else? That has to be the commanding officer. Book of Science. Tasty science.
Hey, we're kind of busy around here for social calls, so if you're not here to help out, Just stay out of my way.
NCR.
I can spare a few moments. Make it quick.
How do things look around the camp?
Not good. We still haven't gotten any support from the rest of the NCR, and the Legion is kicking our ass right now.
What's your take on NCR's position here?
It's no picnic, I'll tell you that much. My troops are out here every day dying for the NCR, but they've left us out to dry. We have no men or supplies, and we're stretched too thin trying to guard the entire river. If the brass back home could get their heads out of their asses long enough to send support, we could turn this all around. Make it quick.
Need any help?
I've got the Legion at Nelson breathing down my neck and not enough men or supplies to get this camp into fighting shape so we can strike back. I need someone to talk to a few of the officers and help them resolve some of the problems around here. If I can get this place in order, then I can focus our efforts on taking back Nelson from the Legion. And the more that gets done around here, the more resources I'll be able to put into assaulting Nelson.
Yes.
Good. Let's not waste time then. Our biggest problems right now are supplies and troops, and the Legion is draining us both. Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me non-stop about the lack of supplies. But unfortunately, we aren't getting a resupply anytime soon. I want you to speak with him and see if there's anything you can do for him.
So, one at a time. Yeah, restoring hope. Clever. I think we're going to the... Just go to the next target. Yeah, I'm not taking Veronica there. No way. Northeast. This might be an overkill for this sort of bunch of people. Just have to be careful with the mines. Get a mine. Are you mine? You're a skull. Can we get out of here if we go that way? I want to test it, a reason to test it. We use existing paths that have been already disarmed. Where the hell is that? Little to the east and south. Probably on those hills. Like with the other place. Something like a lookout post. Can we get up there? Localized sandstorms again. Just spark scorpions. Weakest of the weak.
Busted.
I think the guy's up there. Not
Hello?
quite.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
I'm Elder McNamara's representative. Is it to ask you if the bears are still hunting?
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Watch out!
What is going on?
Watch out!
Everyone's going around in combat mode, but I don't see anything. Okay, one final site left. I think we've been here. Yeah, I'm going to the emergency services rail yard and heading south. So the deciding moment with the Brotherhood is definitely what will the Elder do with this information. Everything so far has been sort of a... the Brotherhood being too scared to do anything. And most of their attempts of doing anything really ending up in failure. Losing their squads and patrols, everyone dying there. But now, the report suggests that they've been pretty much overreacting. The NCR's grip on the area is nearly not as strong as they thought. So what's the reaction to that? There's the guy.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me?
Yeah, if the bears are still hunting.
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Yeah, I think we'll do exactly that. By that time, enough time should have passed. we can complete the Veronica stuff too. Well, at least we wait a little bit in the bunker. There's a Brotherhood patrol. Gatling lasers and all.
Hey, I can't go in with you. I'll wait here, okay?
Okay.
Don't take too long, all right?
Yeah, I'm basically dropping the report, see what happens, and that's it. I like the base structure quite a bit. It's fairly simple, so there's not much of a chance you'll get lost. At least once you look around once.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss?
Yes, here are the reports.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you.
Yes, I know your hair is bleached.
The device that creates the sandstorms above, that masks our comings and goings, was only intended to be used in case of emergencies. It was never meant to be used with any regularity, and the other systems here were not designed to accommodate such usage. In particular, the air filtration system simply cannot handle the quantity of sand and grit that it's been forced to cope with these last few years. As a result, the system is failing, albeit slowly. I'm told we have a scant few months before it shuts down completely. Should that happen, it will quickly become impossible to breathe here in the bunker. Already the air quality begins to slightly worsen. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't think this is the correct place. We're living in a bunker and we'll run out of air. Well, it'll become a very nasty thing to breathe at least.
Hello, Outsider.
Ibsen. Scribe. Alright, scribe. So most of you don't even have names.
Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, Senior Knight and General Handyman around here.
Yep. The Elder wants me to retrieve components to help fix the air filtration system.
So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too? Great.
What?
You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? He sent 3 of our patrols out looking for those components, and they're all dead. I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the components, so their deaths are my fault. And now it's your turn. Well, don't say you weren't warned. I won't take the blame when you die horribly, but I can tell you're getting impatient. The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you.
Okay, we at least got vault markers. This can't be it. No, it's exactly it. Why is it one in Forlorn Hope? One is there, one is there. Vault 11. The path is that. South Vegas Ruin East Entrance and Vault 22.
How may I assist you?
I think once we've dealt with the Veronica issue, Vault 22 is a high priority for us. There's a lot of things there's a air filtering system part. There's a job for the NCR there. There's the ghoul there, researcher. And then there's the mystery of why Vault 22 Vault Dwellers were in the Zion Valley. I want some answers. Go.
Aw, just when the stand...
It's still not time. Dr. Schiller. We will have to wait a little bit. Saturday morning. It's not good enough. I have to wait at least some hours. So about 7 hours to do it. As well, wait one extra just to be sure. Under dehydration. Anything else? Yeah. Purified water. We have fresh something. No. Crunchy mut. Yeah, it doesn't have any water. Need water. Well, we're not gonna die out of thirst here, so.
Oh no. No.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh shit. The Brotherhood guys really kill everything. That's pretty goddamn bad. Problem here is that problem is the Veronica. Her being here limits our combat options quite severely.
Sharing knowledge with an outsider organization. I knew Veronica couldn't be trusted. We tracked your movements a long way, but it was worth to catch her in the act. Passing Brotherhood secrets to outsiders is the lowest form of treason. What have you got to say for yourself?
Yeah, she hasn't shared any secrets.
She has made her intentions plain. We will not risk any further damage. In the name of the Elder, I hereby sentence you to death.
Hey! Had enough?
What's up? See you around.
Yeah. Dr. Schiller is here. I know it was a bit reckless to shoot the missile there, but we were outnumbered, and I figured it was the only chance I would ever get to use any big guns here. Relying on a pistol with a not all that great armor penetration value in a fight like this could have proved very lethal. And we barely made it. Yeah, I'm using a trail mix for the healing purposes this time. Nice to meet you, Dr. Schiller. Hidden Valley Bunker. Tri-beam laser rifle. No wonder they did a lot of damage.
God, I did this. This was my fault. Why didn't I see this coming? Of course they'd track me. Of course they'd assume the worst. Sure, I left them, but that didn't mean I'd ever be free of them. I should have known I was beaten before I began. I had to try, you know?
These people are dead because you were careless and selfish. We don't control the people who did this.
No, I don't, do I? If I did, none of this would have happened. I should have left a long time ago. Cut my losses before it came to this. I never stood a chance.
Veronica has received the Causeless Rebel perk, which boosts her unarmed attack rate. That's good. What exactly do we need? I'll take 1 point in science. That should be fairly easy to get to 100, unlike the lockpicking nightmare. I don't think I'll invest in lockpicking still. It's a single issue that basically wasn't an issue in the end anyway. We might raise it to 80 though, not quite yet. I'm more interested in other things. We're relying on guns quite a bit, so they deserve a little bit better attention. I also would like to have medicine a bit higher.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Yes. Alvarez Doctrine. Tri-beam laser rifle. T-51B power helmet. charisma +1.
You're
I
making
don't...
me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, I just want you to have a repair part. Yeah, how many of these bastards were there? 4. Jesus. Our helmet can be fixed with a beret or sunglasses. I'm thinking of giving her the helmet. The reason I'm not really is,
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
yes, is that she doesn't know how to use the pen-based stuff. Anyway, I want to recognize her immediately in the heat of battle. She looks like everyone else in a power armor suit. I might not be able to do that, and that might end up being a catastrophe in some situation. Oh, yeah, got quite a lot of good loot here. Why can't I move? It should be +1 to strength. Yeah, we already have it. That's the problem. No. Okay. Well, I want to sell those extra armors. Gunrunners have the money.
Hello, potential cut.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Yes, it's a dress. You got me.
Customer. Welcome, sir or madam.
Hmm. Okay, 8,000. The suits weren't all that valuable when I'm doing the selling. I'm terrible at this. Do they have Hydra? Probably not. Definitely not. Ah. No missile launcher upgrades. Nothing really interesting. And what the hell is using rockets? It has to be a DLC weapon, because we're not seeing it. We're just seeing the ammunition. And it's definitely not dead money. So either Old World Blues or the Lonesome Road. It's the 545 microfusion cells. Wait, 54.5. Yeah, maybe we should get rid of some of these. I'm not sure how many I want to sell though. Quite a lot. Please, 350 at least. We need to visit our presidential suite. Drop the ammunition there. They are good for doing some of the grenade. Ooh, tri-beam laser rifles. Should I give one to her? But also dump a lot of the microfusion cells on her. Yeah, that's definitely something to consider.
Come back and see us again soon.
Sure.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Yes, it is a dress. Yeah, take all the microfusion cells and take the laser. It's still a very close range later. We'll use the close range weapon, which is fine in most cases, but in some situations I just don't want her to do it.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Contreras sent me. McCarran needs a lot more guns and ammo.
Shit, is he serious? A 25% increase in weapons is doable, but a 50% increase in ammunition is nuts. Just don't have the supplies on hand to meet that kind of demand for new weapons.
Let's give McCarran some used weapons. I mean, as long as they work, right?
Sorry, but blackening our reputation with our biggest client isn't worth the risk. Shit,
Just buy the supplies from the other merchants around here, easy enough.
Oh, hell no. Working with our competition is not an option. Just don't...
So we need 80 barter of speech to make this work. Okay, maybe I could help you out with those supplies.
Well, I guess so. Look, we just need metal, and lots of it. We can handle the weapons, but we just need extra scrap to melt down for the bullets. I'll give you some caps for each piece of metal you bring me. Anything like scrap, cans, or any basic junk made of metal will do. I'll need at least 100 pieces to have enough for the bullets.
Holy
I'll
crap.
cash in whatever you got until we have enough. Good luck. Later.
100 pieces of metal. That's at least 100 weight pounds. I'm not gonna do that now. It'll gain us access to better equipment, my guy, but it won't do us much good unless we have a tons of money or weapons to trade in. So I think I'm going to end this now, but our next quest is definitely doing the Brotherhood quest line. So that means going into 3 separate vaults to find parts. That should be a massive undertaking in general. Usually, taking into consideration that Vault 34, for example, probably took closer to 2 hours to do, and it was fairly painful. So even if they're not quite that bad, that still could take quite a few hours to go through 3 vaults and hunt down some kind of pieces in them.
Where to, partner?
I want to drop the ammunition for the... We have closer to 100 pounds free space, so that should be enough. What the hell am I doing with the plastic explosives and camera film and Java 2? Coffee mug? Why the fuck do I have these? The situation's not too bad. It's not too bad, and if we use some of the missiles, we can create a lot of new leeway. Where's the helmet? So let's go dwell in the vaults, I guess.